Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. In the big scheme of things, there are times when it seems like the universe is working together to bring about swift justice. These occurrences of instant karma captured on video can mesmerize and inspire us as we travel through the realms of instant justice. Join us as we experience the extraordinary and get ready to be mesmerized by these astounding events that serve as a reminder that everything happens for a reason. The following video starts out innocently enough with a man wandering down the street until he notices a helpless stray dog and appears to be lying hurting it with his left foot. However, fate steps in just as he starts to attack. He loses his footing and falls heavily to his back rather than hitting the defenseless dog. The dog gives the man a piercing stare as he tries to gather himself before scurrying away. A man treated a family's home like their personal rubbish can, so they decided to exact revenge by building a DIY fence. A biker saw two buddies cluttering a parking lot despite there being a trash can nearby, so he decided to pick up the rubbish and ask them if they lost anything. This was arguably one of the most rewarding quick justice moments ever. After contractors finished a comprehensive patio remodel for a property, the owners neglected to pay them for their labor, leaving them with only $7,000, and after months of no answer, the landscape professionals decided to handle the situation themselves.
Get it all up! Get it all up! Smash it to bits! That's it, Lee! Get it all up! All flat pavement!
You will definitely lose some points from your license if you run a red light and cut in front of a police officer. Towing doesn't just apply to automobiles. In one case, the owner of the boat left his vessel unattended for weeks, obstructing a waterway and perhaps causing total ruin. Parking spot stealing could result in punishment because the Jeep owner had his towing tools on hand. The BMW received a parking ticket. Due to the close-knit nature of automotive communities, when a pickup truck tried a pit maneuver, his pals caught sight of it and held the truck in place until the cops could come. It's never a smart idea to come out swinging at a reporter in front of a police station.
You get arrested for assault, man.
I didn't touch him! I didn't touch him!
Palms together.
Why are you guys doing it? I didn't touch him!
When a woman attempted to make fun of the individuals who were caught on a floating bridge, she received instant karma. A FedEx delivery man was caught on CCTV being a little too careless with people's parcels, but his actions did have a consequence. As natural predators, cats have a strong innate desire to hunt, but fortunately, the bird's owner had its back. A city inspector accidentally damaged days of painstaking labor by disregarding the yellow tape, but when he attempted to depart, karma arrived. Despite the fact that retro candy dispensers are simple to defeat, change isn't always on a scammer's side. Unaware that he was being recorded, the police officer spotted laying what appeared to be illegal narcotics next to the victim while he was being arrested in Louisiana was caught on camera. The truck driver observed a driver cut off a woman and chose to go more slowly.
He almost hit us trying to cut into us. And now the guy in front of us is going so slow and she's tailgating him and getting pissed, and it is the greatest insta karma ever!
When a road rager went to brake check a car and started to flick him off, he was inconveniently interrupted by the two police officers who were standing just by him. Some people believe that everything revolves around them, but one jaywalker took it to a whole new level by gazing at the driver as if he were breaking the law in addition to crossing the street unlawfully. In addition to throwing a cup of coffee out the window, the lady also reportedly lost her driving ability. Even though this incident didn't quite result in justice, the Mercedes owner stopped in his tracks when he realized that there might be costly repercussions to his conduct. When he attempted to pollute a lake, he paid a price. Even though cops sometimes get a bad reputation, some outstanding policemen helped a woman set up a sting operation to get back her bicycle when she found it listed for sale in Facebook's marketplace. When the thief took the bike to make the sale with the buyer, he got a special surprise.
Là, il marche pas. Il marche pas, celui-là. Non, il marche pas. Oui, il y a un problème, c'est mon vélo, jeune homme. Ouais.
Fortunately, nobody was wounded, but a CCTV camera captured a comical scene of two men attempting to steal a bicycle and absolutely failing. The store owner, who had been the victim of a theft spree, ordered the staff to lock the doors and leave right away as soon as the primary suspect entered the store. The plan worked, and he was locked inside when the cops showed up a little while later.
He's trapped.
A BMW driver hit the lone obstruction in his path while performing donuts in a freshly painted parking lot. After being fired, a waitress attempted workers' compensation fraud by claiming that she had been asked to carry heavy objects, which had caused her injuries. She even had a doctor's note stating that her injuries were so severe she could only lift 2 pounds. However, the restaurant hired a private investigator, who discovered her picking up 40 pounds of dog food at the grocery store, among other items, without any trouble. Normally, a pool dunk is unpleasant for the person being thrown into the water, but in an unexpected turn of the story, the outcome was joyful. When a man carelessly skated through a crowd, karma eventually caught up with him. Feeling sorry for this girl, no matter what she did before it. Given that he can be seen yelling slurs and flashing the middle finger at another road user, it appears that this young man wasn't raised with a positive outlook. As if that weren't enough, he pulled out his phone to film, and as he did so, the wind swept it out of his hands and onto the road, signaling that karma had had enough, smashing the phone right away. Imagine yourself driving home from work, minding your own business, when all of a sudden, a BMW whiz flies past you at an alarming rate of speed. It appears as though the driver is a road rules-defiant daredevil, and to make matters worse, the audacious driver chose to flaunt their speed in a school zone, where the speed limit is 15 miles per hour. Yet now is when the situation radically changes. A short while later, we see something that makes us happy. The BMW driver stopped in the roadside ditch. These brazen thieves struck at a black Range Rover that was parked on the exclusive Dawes Road in Fulham, ignoring the security cameras that were recording his every action. He had no idea that instant karma would be served up in moderation for his transgressions. He attempted to flee after loading his loot onto his bicycle, but destiny had other ideas for him. Before he could go very far, there were police officers in front of him, and as he tried to turn around and flee, they blocked him with the door of their vehicle.